Hello, everyone. Welcome. I usually don't do many videos with commentary, but I feel like I needed to make an exception in this case because this is a Japanese-only game for the Mega Drive, which I've been enjoying recently. All about sumo wrestling. This is Harimanada, which is based on a Japanese manga and anime series in 1993, developed by Megasoft, published by Sega. We're going to be playing this playthrough on easy, and I will explain why in just a little bit. So it's the first day of the September Professional Sumo Tournament. The crowd's in amazement. Suddenly the lights go out. What's this? It's a spotlight. Who's this in this creepy mask? Oh, everyone wants to know what's going on. He's being escorted into the arena. It is I, Harimanada. So basically, Harimanada is the new Yokozuna. He's at the top of the pile, and he's surprising the audience and then declaring that he will break Fudabayama's streak of 69 consecutive wins. And he will retire on the spot if he loses even once. So in doing that, he has made an enemy of the Japan Sumo Association and all of the Makuchi wrestlers, who are all of the top-tier professional sumo wrestlers. Some interesting things about this game. You can knock out your opponent if they run out of health. Most of the time, it'll be ring outs. This game is really interesting control-wise. You've got 3 buttons, one for slapping, one for grappling, and one for special moves, I think. I haven't played around too much with the other buttons because I kind of don't really need them, at least on easy mode. The reason we're playing on easy mode is because, true to the source material, on normal mode, you will be fighting 70 fighters in a row, and it is an uphill challenge. I think I managed to get somewhere in the mid to high 30s when I sat down to seriously play this after fooling around with it on easy mode for a little bit. But on easy mode, you get 15 matches, and there are different endings depending on what difficulty you are on. There is also a third difficulty, which is the highest difficulty, and it's still 70 matches, but the AI is much more aggressive. This game is interesting. I think it's visually interesting. I really like this screen we're coming up on right now. It's got parallels with Punch-Out on the NES, and I like the fact that fighters, they're talking trash to each other, and the colors here are really interesting too. I like the way that the crowd fades in the background. It makes it so that the characters front and center, they pop a little bit. There's good visual design. The other thing about grappling is that when you grapple, you can't just grapple and then push an enemy to the end of the arena. You have to press down forward and the grapple button, which is B, and you have to there's a rhythm to it, right? And when you get an enemy all the way to the other end of the ring, you kind of see this struggle happening where they change colors like that. That's the indicator that you need to mash. So if a ring out is being initiated, you have to mash A. You've been using B the whole time, but you have to switch to the A button. You have to mash faster than your opponent. So if you're doing PvP, then you have to mash faster than player 2. In this case, you really only have to mash faster than the computer. But the nice thing about this is it's a tug of war system. Your opponent can initiate a ring out against you, and if you can mash faster than them, you will throw them out of the ring, which is really interesting. So you can see there, the guy tried to throw me out, and instead I won the tug of war, so he's out. Most matches end in ring outs. But there are a few other tricks you can pull out of your hat. There is a stun lock with headbutts. I think I've done it already. I think this guy's gonna get stun locked right here. Yeah, there it is. Just big headbutt time. So he lost health and then fell out of the ring. So you can take somebody out by depleting their health. You can deplete their health or you can ring out. Most of the time you'll ring out, though. I like the different fighter portraits. And I also like that all of the enemies are not the same size. All of your opponents, there's a little guy, there might be a big guy, there might be a really big guy. And you can take them all on. It's very good. It's a fun, interesting game to play. I don't think that I would have... Oh yeah, we got a cutscene. The chairman's pissed. Yeah, the chairman is basically saying, like, I'm going to send in my best guy, you're cooked. I lingered a little bit longer on that cutscene because that song is dope, and I wanted to make sure that you guys got a chance to hear that cool voice clip that's in the song. And the percussion is really good on that track. And the cutscenes are really short. Most of them auto-advance, text-wise, so... if they've got cool music, you don't get a chance to hear it, so I thought I'd let you guys hear it. A lot of the songs in this are pretty energetic. They're fun to listen to. The matches are really short, too, so... don't really have a chance to appreciate the music as much. Some of these tracks are actually pretty long. Yeah, this is the result of easy mode. I'm stunned here, and I think he's supposed to be able to. On normal mode, he would just ring you out there, but I'm not taking any damage because I'm on the edge of the ring. Yeah, the Wikipedia page for this game says that the Mega Drive game was criticized for its, quote, poor responsiveness and boring gameplay. British Gameplay Magazine, Sega Pro rated the Mega Drive version 59 out of 100. And I have to respectfully disagree. I think there's something to this that's really interesting, and I'm not sure if it's, the fact that I had to figure this all out. Like, I didn't have a manual or any of that stuff. It was kind of like a puzzle to figure out. And I like the sort of almost rock, paper, scissors like aspect of the gameplay where, you know, you have to either react to what your opponent is doing or be proactive. You know, am I going to knock this guy out, you know, with slaps? Am I going to grapple him? Am I going to ring him out? How's this going to work? And most of the time, it's going to be a ring out. But on normal mode, there's much more resistance. I also like that there's variety. Here we get a little ceremony. There's so many character portraits that are varied in this game, and you know, there's variations in how the characters look. You know, different, you know, colors, different sizes of dudes. My only real complaint about this game is that, you know, even on normal mode, there isn't like a second arena. It's all the same arena, and so you're playing in the same space. There we go. That's the end of the game. Thank you for your hard work, Yokozuna. Keep up the great work, she says. And that's the end of the game. I hope you all enjoyed it. I really think this game is interesting. One more voice clip. There it is. And that was Harimanada.